Happiness, hate, love, and anger. Politics is emotional. I'm Luca, a PhD student at the University of Gothenburg in Sweden, and I study emotions in politics. And specifically, I examine affective polarization, which means that we increasingly like or even love people who share our political attitudes, but dislike or even hate people who disagree with us. Just look around. What party do you think people vote for? Is it left? Is it right? Is it center? Well, it doesn't really matter. As long as they support the same party as you do, you're quite likely to share preferences and lifestyles. However, as soon as you disagree politically, you're quite likely to feel uncomfortable. And research from all over the world shows how consequential affective polarization is. For example, if you want to apply for a new job and you hear that your new boss votes for a different party than you do, you're less likely to apply. Likewise, and probably more important for all of us, we are less likely to be friends with a person and less likely to fall in love with a person if we know that that person votes for a different party than we do. Is it about that person then? No, it's affective polarization. We love and we hate. But what emotions are there in affective polarization? That's what I study. I examine populist radical right voters, so people who support parties that combine a racist ideology with the claim to move power away from the self-interested, corrupt, lazy political elite sitting in Washington, Stockholm, doing nothing for us, the ordinary, hardworking people like you and me. You can already imagine that this is a very emotional thing. And the way I study this is that I look into huge surveys asking people, what emotions do you actually experience when you support the populist radical right? Is it fear? Is it anger? I find it's nostalgia. People longing for a past that has allegedly been better than our present are more likely to support these parties. But then I also directly talk to these people, asking them, what actually do you experience when you think about societal developments? What emotions do you feel when you think about that group? And I find that there's a lot of emotions going on. But I also find that people are very good in using these emotions to create different groups of us versus them. So in conclusion, I think understanding emotions and affective polarization is really important on a scientific level. However, it's probably even more important on a societal level because right now our societies and Western democracies are intolerant and disrespectful towards each other. So I probably can't make everyone love each other, and I don't even think that that would be desirable, but hating each other a bit less would be a great outcome, I guess. Thank you very much.